All right, guys, here we go. Another site, another day, another dollar. All right, what we got here is I went here and I purchased all of the OSB I think is gonna go in this house right here. So I went on ahead and bought that up. This lumber bundle right here should save this homeowner roughly $6,500. Maybe a little bit more than that due to the fact that I get a little discount at the supplier. The thing about it is this particular supplier have not adjusted their prices like everybody else. So everybody else is almost doubled in prices with OSB. These guys are still at the same price. They're about $27 a board. Everybody else about $48 a board. And so I just went ahead and bought it all up for this particular house. We just see how this works. That could be good or bad because, you know, if you got a lot of OSB sitting around on site, you know, sometimes if you don't continue to watch your subs, they'll misappropriate it. Now, I tell you, these guys sent my other lumber company, for some odd reason, they mistakenly sent this right here out here. And I'm going to send it back. And I told the guy, come get it. But I'm going to send it back because that stuff right there is about $50 a board. And so we'll send it back, and we just use the ones that he's walking with right now. I had to catch him because he was actually cutting into one of these right here. So I had to catch it before it got too far, before you start cutting out a bunch of them. So right there, that one cut right there cost me about $26. Okay, so we got to always be focused. Now, the dimensional lumbers, I still buy that from my supplier. So all this right here is the dimensional lumber. I continue to buy that from the supplier. That's not too much of a difference. It's probably almost the same, probably a couple of nickels and dimes difference between them and the same guys that sold me the OSB. So there you have it. Now, what I did was, guys, you got to always be out here and don't take anything for granted, especially when you're dealing with your framers, and make sure you guys are on the same page as to how things are supposed to be framed. All right. Now, and it doesn't say that the framers are not good at what they do. It just means that you guys have got to be on the same page at how this lumber is supposed to be allocated. Because what will happen is, if you misallocate this lumber, you use it in the wrong spots and stuff like that, which I almost caught a situation earlier. You know, now you gotta go buy the other stuff, and that's why sometimes in some of these sites you see lumber left over, and you see you see a lot of stuff that's left over. So what the builder had to do is order more of something else, and then the stuff that was allocated is left over. Now that benefits the guy that's selling you the lumber. They want stuff like this to sit out here on the site and let these guys cut through it, because once you cut through it or put nails in it, you can't send it back. And so if you can't send it back, they make more money off of you. But not only that, you know, a lot of time this stuff get left out here on site and it just sits here a long time. You're like, man, are you guys gonna ever come get this stuff? Well, it's sit out here on the site so that somebody can come through here and end up cutting through it or using it. And, you know, now the builder is the one that loses money. So let's just kind of look at this right here, guys. So right here, this is one thing. This LVL beam, it was actually, these guys were actually going to put it across here, right in the middle of where the garage bays are, which if you look at the plans, it doesn't call for an LVL beam. It actually calls for a girder, 3 of them, which needs to be 2x12s. So had I not been here, those boards right there would have been up there. And then I have another beam that goes over here on this side. I would have had to order another one of those because those right there would have been used in the wrong place. This right here needs to be used over here. That's the whole purpose of it. So if you look at the plans, as they say, the plano, see, if you look right here, it says girder as required. But now I had to go to my code book and pull out my span chart, and I found that if I did 3 2x12s, secured together, or nailed together, that would span, this is not actually 810. 810 is all the way to the outside, so this is more like a 8.3 or 8.4. It actually span 8.5. From here to here, it'll span 8.5. Then from here to here, you span it 8 feet. And then from here to here, you got 8.1. So 2x12s will work right here. You don't need an LVL like you see. If I move this right here out the way to get really, really close, you can see where we have LVL beams right here. So that's where your LVL beam is gonna go. And then that span is even broken up too, all right? We're gonna have 3 LVL beams that go across here, and that span is gonna be broken up as well. So these are the things that I have to make sure that we catch. We gotta make sure we correct that, all right? Right here was another situation right here. You kind of look, right here, these studs, that stud doesn't go all the way up to the top. See, I can't, it's hard for me to get right up in there, but if you see that little gap that's right here, you can't let that happen. That's not supposed to, you can't do that. See right here, the one that goes all the way to the top. Now, in their mind, if you nail this to it and raise it up a little bit, it will work, but that won't work. So you have to take another, we gotta get another 2x6 and run it right here to make it work. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 2x6s that I lost right there because of that one error. If that won't work, that's got to be taken down. I already talked with the guy. So these are the little things, guys, that, you know, we got our bracing up. These are the little things that you got to pay attention to. These are the little things that you got to be out here. Also, you look right there. Oh, we got cracks already on the concrete. Hey, you're going to get cracks on the concrete. There's no way I can stop that. One more thing that I like to do. Is try to, you know, I always try to keep it clean. I don't have a problem with lumber being everywhere. But I have a problem with, you know, like, so this is not bad. This is like come from one of the saws or something, but I have a problem with stuff like this being everywhere. Stuff like that. That's what you have here, guys. We got a little swimming pool right over here. So, there we go. Oh, there's another thing I forgot to talk about. This guy right here, guys. These are nails, guys. So what I do is, I have an allowance for nails. I typically on a house this size right here, my allowance for nails is probably gonna be about $1,000. I probably end up spending $800 on nails. So nails is like gold. So what I end up doing is, what I'm gonna end up doing here is I'm going to, I just drop off one box at a time. So I come out here and check every day, see how much nails they're using. And then if they kind of depleting of nails, we'll bring another box out here. Y'all don't want these nails ending up at another job site. They're keeping the nails and stuff like that. So about when they run out of nails, I kind of monitor this right here. I bring some more out here. Because, you know, nails get expensive. It's like gold. And there you have it, guys. You guys have a good day.